everybody, my name is Lego Lee and welcome back to another Throwback Thursday Lego set review. Today we have the Lego Exoforce set number 7704 Sonic Phantom all the way from 2006. This set used to retail for $20 US and has 215 pieces. Here's a front look at this really cool box. Yes, mine is in really awful shape, but these boxes were glossy and had embossed elements. They just look fantastic. The back of the box shows off a cool alternate model as well, and you get one instruction manual with about 32 pages of building. Now before we get started with today's review, please check the description down below. There's a couple of links. You can like me on Facebook, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm posting tons of cool content on my Instagram profile. Please go check that out. And while you're at it, maybe consider becoming a Patreon supporter. Every small donation counts and it helps to see more cool content like this from yours truly. Here is the Sonic Phantom itself, and when you put the word Sonic in the name of a vehicle, you expect the vehicle to at least look like something that could go fast if it were a real thing. And I think Lego perfectly captured that here with this ship. I mean, just look at these gigantic jet turbine pieces that were made specifically for the Exoforce line back in 2006 and have hardly ever been used since. Those pieces, first off, are absolutely massive. They are molded with two different colors of plastic, which is really cool, and they just look fast, fierce, and intimidating. I love that part, and I love the look of them. This ship just has a very cool look to it. It's made mostly of black, gray, some yellow, some lime green, and some red pieces, and I think the color scheme flows pretty well. These engines here look really cool. However, this sticker goes across multiple pieces, and Lego does not do that anymore, thankfully, because I think it's just a Lego sin. Never put a sticker across multiple pieces. And speaking of stickers, there's 4 stickers on each of these, and there's 4 of those in this set, and there's a lot more stickers besides that. So what I'm saying is there's way too many stickers in this set. You can start to get kind of a feel for this vehicle here. There's some pretty cool details, including these tubes down here, a nice use of the megaphone piece, and you get quite a few of this piece in this set, the car engine, for some added details. The cockpit back here that has the Devastator figure that I'll take a close look at in a second is pretty underwhelming. Take out the figure and some exposed studs, kind of ugly. That's all you get. There's no real controls, just a little clip piece for him to control the thing with, which is very disappointing. And towards the back here, this part can move. This thing is kind of holding the whole thing up, and I'll talk more about what that does in just a minute. And yes, I know there's supposed to be an antenna piece back here, but unfortunately mine fell off and I've never been able to find it since. It's a kind of small and thin piece, so rip. The one and only minifigure included with this set here is the Devastator robot, and this guy looks really cool. I love the dual molding between the transparent limeish green and the silver. He does have articulation in his legs, his hands, and his shoulders, and I've always found it particularly clever how Lego used the red Technic axle piece as the eyeballs for these figures. However, this figure is not exclusive to this set, and it is a little lame. You only get one figure. The wing section of the vehicle here, you can move these wings up and down, which is pretty cool, and you can also move these engine parts here in almost a complete 360. They just get hit a little bit right here, and you have some nice powerful looking guns right here. Also, this can spin. My only problem is, maybe it's just because this set is old, but gravity loves to do its thing, and it always tends to pull these parts in a little too close to the center of the vehicle. So instead of having them face out front, gravity always just loves to pull them in, and it kind of ruins the display value of this vehicle, and it's a bit annoying. Speaking of display value, look at the lack of detail on this wing. There's just nothing here. Only exposed studs. They could have included like 4 pieces each on these wings. It would have hardly done anything to the price or piece count of this set, and it would have looked so much better. As it is, this is really plain, and it doesn't fit in with the rest of the detail of this ship. That is very disappointing to me. So if you catch my drift, this thing lacks a little bit in display value. It looks cool, but there's some details that could have been fixed up a bit. However, it makes up for it with play value and size. Oh my goodness, this thing is gigantic. You can start to see, like my studio here, this thing doesn't really quite fit in frame all that well because it's so large. And just for a quick size comparison, Let's compare it to a $20 set, the same price kind of set from 2019. Here is the Avengers Captain America motorcycle. These sets cost the same amount. Now, of course, there's some inflation and whatnot, but for all intents and purposes of this review, they cost the same amount. And the size comparison is non-existent because there is none. This thing is dwarfed by the Sonic Phantom. I told you I was going to come back to this. This is kind of the center for all the play value in this set. Pretty much every feature this set has to offer comes from this. This simply is a handle, and this is a flying vehicle, and it makes it great for swooshing, which is awesome. It also acts as a trigger. You see this big bulbous green piece right here? Well, pull on that and it launches off a missile. That's very cool, and it's an extremely powerful spring-loaded missile, but there's one more feature here that requires me to dim the lights a little bit. Now, if you continue to pull on the trigger after the missile was launched, just pay attention to what happens up front here. Look at that. There is a light brick here. That's a really cool mechanism how that's activated. You can see it in action right there. That is really cool, and even though this light brick is 13 years old, that is a powerful light source. It looks really cool, and it just adds a great deal of play value to this set. That is just fantastic. Wrapping things up with the Sonic Phantom here, this is an extremely fun, visually striking, creative, and good for play vehicle. It has some small faults here and there and some significant lack of details, but it makes up for it with its play value and the price. The price of this set is ridiculous. This thing is massive for a $20 set, and yeah, the price per piece is right on the money at 10 cents, but when you look at all the giant pieces that are included with this set, it starts to feel even better. So I really enjoyed this set, and that's why I'm going to give it about an 8 out of 10. What do you guys think about this set? Please tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and then of course subscribe to this channel and turn on those notifications. Every time I post a new video, you get a notification. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.